And I just wanted to be a part of a team, and I just wanted that opportunity to show people that I could be a part of that team. The worst place to be when you're getting bullied is the playground. In elementary school, I would often go into the special education classrooms during recess. It was so much fun. I would help my peers learn how to tie their shoes, we would read, play games, and most importantly, laugh. And I didn't have to get bullied on the playground. As time went on, something amazing happened. By offering the simple gift of friendship to some of the nicest kids at my school, I gave others confidence, and in return, I got the confidence I needed for myself. I realized that all that matters is what's on the inside. Things like kindness, generosity, and acceptance are what make the world a better place, not the way someone looks or talks. I knew what it's like to be picked last on the playground. I knew what it was like to get made fun of for being a little bit different. And I knew what it's like to be pushed around, and I didn't want anyone else to feel the same way that I did. I wanted to make a change. I took my newfound confidence and I decided to run for student council, and I ended up spending 4 years as a member. The bullying didn't stop regardless of my involvement in student council, and I was picked on all through elementary school and junior high. Even though I was in student council, I didn't see the change I was hoping for my friends with disabilities and my friends without, that were getting picked on for being different. By the start of high school, I finally slimmed down. I found a club called Best Buddies that matches typical students into one-on-one friendships with their peers who have disabilities, and I spent all 4 years of high school as an officer, 3 of those years as chapter president. At that same time, I was also a varsity swimmer, and I played club basketball. And the bullying finally stopped. Unfortunately, I started having some heart issues, and I had to stop playing sports that I loved competitively. I was also a peer facilitator, and one of my special education teachers suggested that I should come out to Special Olympics Arizona track. And I did, and after that first practice, I fell in love, and I was hooked. Special Olympics gave me the opportunity to continue being involved in the sports that I love. Because of Special Olympics, I eventually got the opportunity to get my first part-time job with the City of Chandler's Therapeutic Recreation Department, where I continue to coach many of the sports I love through the city's Special Olympics division. Special Olympics also gave me the opportunity to be an agent of change, along with a group of like-minded young people, by being a member of the Youth Activation Committee. We are a diverse group of students. We all have different abilities, different likes, different dislikes. But we all share one common goal: change. We get together with our awesome mentor, Isaac, to plan and implement positive change in our schools and community. Isaac's truly a role model for me, and I truly look up to him. Because of organizations like Special Olympics, I grew as an individual. I realized that our world was much bigger than me. I had the opportunity to implement the first ever anti-bullying week and assembly at my school, and I worked with students on Spread the Word, End the Word campaigns on our campus. I got the opportunity to help bring unified sports to my schools and others. Unified sports completely changed my school's climate. The athletes at my school were getting recognized in the halls, students and teachers started cheering them on at the games, and I noticed people being more accepting of each other, and it was awesome. It's amazing what can happen when people are given the opportunity to share their abilities instead of being noticed for only their disabilities. Growing up, I always wanted a best friend. That friend that you can hang out with, go see the latest movie with, and laugh until your stomach hurts at pretty much nothing in particular. And because of Special Olympics, I had the opportunity to share my passion, become a better leader, and meet my best friend, Kevin. Kevin is one of the coolest people I know, and he truly cares about others. And I don't think he has a mean bone in his body. He was always there for me. Recently, I was in the hospital for a few days, and he was there every single day, sometimes twice. He's the best friend anyone could ask for, and I can't imagine how anyone could have ever treated him with anything but kindness. Recently, I got the opportunity to travel to Belize with a group of amazing people from Special Olympics Arizona, to bring opportunities to a country that is far less fortunate than ours. Sports brings people together. And through sports, we have the opportunity to show the country of Belize that people with disabilities are important members of society. And we showed them how young people can make a difference. It amazed me that even though this country wasn't as fortunate as us, they were content and very happy. Through this entire experience, I felt gratitude for my life back home. I felt gratitude for the kindness in others, and I felt gratitude to Special Olympics for giving me and so many other people amazing opportunities. Being a Special Olympics partner, I often hear people say that I'm helping people and making a difference in people's lives. I completely disagree. The athletes and programs have made a huge difference in my own life, and Special Olympics has helped me far more than I ever will help the organization. Special Olympics changes lives. Special Olympics gives people of all ages and abilities life-changing opportunities. At this time, I'd like to direct your attention over to my friend Kevin and one of the best athletes I know.
Hi everyone, my name is Kevin McGee. I am 17 years old and I live in Chandler, Arizona, and I'm proud to say I'm a Chandler Special Olympics athlete. I've been a victim of bullying quite frequently, from first grade all the way through my 8th grade year. I have been pushed into walls, I have been hit in the face, called horrible names, and I was attacked from behind and had a belt around my neck. I felt like there was no end in sight to the bullying. School was hard and I didn't want to go someplace where you didn't feel welcomed or loved. It seemed like I was hated by everyone. My parents and I decided we should start homeschooling to keep me away from the bullying. And it did seem to work, but I missed out on the social interaction I deserved and longed for. I always liked playing sports, but I became too old to play as I got older. In most recreational sports programs, I started feeling like I had no friends and no place to play sports. Then one of the greatest things happened. My mom found Special Olympics, and I was able to get involved into that program. I remember my first flag football practice. I was skeptical and did not know what to expect. But after the first practice, I was thrilled and I was hooked. I loved that I could finally play football and make new friends, and I could finally feel accepted. It was because I played Special Olympics unified flag football that I found out that my coach was a teacher at Hamilton High School. I grew very fond of my coach and new friends. One person in particular was extra special to me. His name is Austin Rector. I also found out that Austin went to Hamilton. I knew all my friends went to Hamilton, so I figured that would be a great place to go. And I finally decided to give a public school one more chance. Austin is my best friend. We hang out a lot. I can always depend on him, and we play video games, go to the movies, and play sports. Austin is the corn on my cob.
Kevin's the butter on my mashed potatoes.
He's the cheese on my macaroni.
He's the peanut butter to my jelly.
As you can see, we have a lot of laughs too. Austin makes me feel special. He's the true friend. Special Olympics gives me a lot of phenomenal opportunities. It gives me the opportunity to attend a public school, play on my high school's unified sports team, and be an important part of my high school. I also play unified sports through the City of Chandler Special Olympics division. Because of Special Olympics, I made friends and I no longer feel alone. Special Olympics gave me the opportunity to play the sports I love, like bowling, golf, basketball, and my favorite, flag football. Because Special Olympics, I got the opportunity to become a Youth Activation Committee member. The YAC gives me the opportunity to have the voice for my opinions, become a better public speaker, make new friends, and helps make a positive change in my community. I even got to become a global messenger and take a trip to Belize. This trip to Belize, I took with Austin. I felt a sense of security because I was going with him and our youth activation mentor, Isaac. The trip changed my life. I have always heard people say that there are stories that are people that are less fortunate than us. But going to Belize and actually seeing the people that are less fortunate gave me the understanding of what less fortunate really means. We saw people without shoes. We saw people without cars. We saw things that we think are necessities that they don't have, like a Starbucks in every corner. But even though they didn't have the nicest clothes, the fanciest cars, or even decent sports equipments, the people in Belize were still happy. Everywhere we went, the people were smiling and they were very friendly. It made me realize I don't need things to make me happy. I hope I get the opportunity to go back to Belize so it can help other kids like me and Austin have the same opportunities to play sports and make friends and be leaders. Special Olympics helps me to have opportunities, and I am a sports star at my school. I am a hard worker, and I recently got my first job at Dunkin' Donuts. And regardless of your abilities, age, or community, being involved with Special Olympics can and will change your life. We have heard a lot of stories this morning, and we all had the opportunity to see the lives that have been touched by Special Olympics. It is through the support and generosity of people like you that the athletes not only compete, but have jobs, volunteer, and give back to the community, and have so many other life-changing experiences, such as competing at the international level.
You've heard a lot today about Special Olympics. Special Olympics helps foster unity, dignity, inspiration, and hope, not only for the athletes and their families, but for the community as well. As a lot of people think Special Olympics is an organization dedicated to only sports. But Special Olympics is really an organization dedicated to giving people opportunities.
These opportunities are only possible with your generous donations. All funding for Special Olympics comes from corporations, foundations, and individuals like you. Your gift will make a profound change by providing programs and services to residents here in Arizona who have intellectual disabilities.
At this time, we please ask you to see the donation card at your table that your table captain should give you.
Our goal here today is for 100% giving. Austin, do you know what that means?
Yes, 100% giving means everybody in this room today gives back to support the athletes of Special Olympics Arizona. As displayed in the event program, whether it's a $150 donation that will support one athlete at Summer Games, or a $500 donation that funds 150 young athletes from ages 2 to 7, or even a $5,000 donation that can send 2 athletes to the 2014 National Games.
Today we have several options for donations. Checks. Please make out to Special Olympics Arizona and enclose in the provided envelope.
Credit cards. Just fill out the credit card information on the donation card and place in the envelope. Or you can see Special Olympics Arizona team staff members who can swipe your card at the end of the event.
QR code. You can scan the code on the donation card from your smartphone, and it will take you directly to the donation page. QR code is provided on the donation card.
Or you can even visit the website, which is listed above with the QR code. It's www.2013breakfast.cantera.org. Please do share this website with anyone who is unable to attend this amazing event.
Thank you for helping Special Olympics give people in our community the life-changing opportunities.
And just a little extra added bonus for you guys. Out of every dollar donated, 91%, that's right, 91%, goes directly back to Special Olympics Arizona athletes to provide sports, competition, and training. Your donation made today will go towards covering all fees for our athletes to participate, including uniforms, travel, lodging, meals, medals, equipment, and health screenings. Yeah, just go over this.
Because of your support today, you will leave a champion. Just like Austin and I received medals for our competitions, I want you to take home a medal today.
So we do hope that you take some time, whether it be a check, QR code, credit card, and fill out some kind of donation. Like we listed in your program book, anything from $150 to even $5,000 if you would like. But so we thank you for your time, and we really appreciate this opportunity. Thank you. Good job.
As they said, they've got medals they are prepared to hand out. Now the question is, are you ready to raise your hand and get involved? Are you ready to be a part of this move forward? If you're ready and prepared to give, raise your hand. We've got attendants ready to take that money. Mr. Shriver's ready to go. The question is, are you? You saw a great example of it here in the last 5 minutes. The confidence and the incredible personalities displayed by Austin and Kevin are just two great examples of this program at work. Now, before we close, I do want to share just a couple of quick things with you. They come from the author and speaker, Andy Andrews. They ring true today for the very reason that we're here. It says, I acknowledge that most people quit when exhaustion sets in. I am not most people. Average people compare themselves with other people. That is why they are average. I compare myself to my potential. I am not average. I see exhaustion as a precursor to victory. You cannot fail at whatever you've chosen to do. The only way you fail is if you quit. Failure and success are totally in your hands. The athletes, the individuals here today are here because they have that kind of mindset. The question is, will you have that same kind of mindset? I want to take a special moment to especially recognize the Special Olympics Arizona Board of Directors who are here today. These individuals work year-round raising funds, setting policy, and supporting the effort. We also want to thank the many coaches who spend countless hours training athletes so that they may compete at their highest level. These are the unsung heroes of Special Olympics. If you are on the board, please stand and remain standing. If you're a coach, please stand and be recognized. All the athletes still in a room, please stand. If you're a corporate sponsor, can you please stand and remain standing? If you are under 30, please stand. And we say that because you are the future of Special Olympics, not only here, but around the world. And if you have ever made a donation to Special Olympics, or if you're going to make one today, please stand. Many of you have made your way out into the hall to do that very thing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is called inclusion. It's because of your involvement today that this program continues to grow. Give yourselves a great hand, and thank you for being a part of this very special event here this morning. Thank you for making a difference. Thank you for being a part of this, and we look forward to seeing you next year.
Rolling, rolling.
Ready?
Yeah.
Smack.
Let me sit down.
And
Do you think the athletes are capable of a lot more than some people give them credit for?
Yes.
Can you expand on that a little bit?
This is all about professionalism in business.
We had a total of 15 instructors, and 10 of the instructors were athletes. So hopefully someday they'll all be athletes. That's all. Cut.
Laura and Ronald, take one.
Ronnie, how? Maybe we should have maybe.
Take two.
Where does this roll?
Okay.
Okay.
Ready.